Yo, what's up guys, Genius X here, and today we have our ISL Finals game vs Danny, aka Doom Squad, and it was really late at night during the time we played, so I really wasn't feeling live recording it, but anyways, let's just get into the replay. So, as you can see, Danny brings Manaphy, Combuskin, Nidoqueen, Clefable, Megalopony, and Flygon, while I bring a pretty similar team to what I bought last time against Danny, except for some set changes on Entei. No, wait, no. I'm pretty sure there's only one change, which is Yashe over Life Orb on Garchomp, because I was fully expecting him to bring Scarf Nidoqueen because he got demolished by my Garchomp turn 1 last game. So, considering that he has Manaphy and Combuskin as the first two slots of his team, I was fully expecting a speed boost baton pass into Tailglow Manaphy attempt to sweep, so I definitely kept that in mind during the course of the battle. I do have Trick Room on my Cofagrigus, and it's a really relatively decent check to Combuskin, so overall, the matchup wasn't too bad, and I decided to lead with my Garchomp just like last time, because if he uses his Nidoqueen, then I can definitely get rid of that start right away unless he crits or frees, so I lead off with my Garchomp as he leads off with his Nidoqueen. Now, we already know this thing is Scarf. We established that already because he got destroyed by this thing turn 1 last time, and I know that he doesn't want to have that scenario replayed again, so I pretty much 99% sure it was Scarf, and I expected it correctly. So we ate our Yashe Berry. That actually did way more than I thought it would do, and I ended up taking it out with Earthquake. So it goes into his Lopunny. Cofagrigus is a relatively safe solution here as it goes for a Fake Out, and expecting the double into the Clefable to absorb my Will-O-Wisp, I decided to go into my Metagross here, expecting a Clefable. He goes into Combustion, so I just decide to Mega and go for the Earthquake as he reveals to be Sash. He tries and goes for a Substitute and fails, so I am pretty much just spamming Earthquake now. I'm going for a Solar Punch there because if he wants to pass into his Manaphy, then I could get a decent hit off on him, so I'm restricting him to pass to his Manaphy. So he passes into his Flygon instead, as I actually predicts that very nicely and goes for Power Up Punch. I actually don't have Volt Beam on Mega Metagross, so that is a problem, but he does reveal leftovers here, but if he can definitely be extremely offensive, so I went into my Cofagrigus to scout his set, as that does literally nothing, and I literally just went for the Willows right here as he goes back into Combustion, so my Cofagrigus actually had I forgot what I was gonna say, but I believe my just spam Shadow Ball here. No, I went for Trick Room. Yeah, I went for Trick Room. On the Manaphy switching. So I decided to go into my Garchomp to stack it off, and if he wants to go for Tailglow, I can get off a decent hit on this Manaphy. So goes for a Scald and takes my Garchomp out. So now I can just go into my Rotom here, and because my Rotom is Scarf and he has +1, my Rotom actually does outspeed his Manaphy on the Trick Room, so I decided to just fire off a Leaf Storm straight away. Now this Leaf Storm miss didn't really matter much since he went for Soft Void after this straight away, so it wasn't really too big of a deal, so went for Soft Void, fails, and I believe I just spam Sacred Fire here. Yeah, I just used to go for Sacred Fire here. I am banned Entei, so he does not have a good switch in, and he backs out into Lopunny at like Cofagrigus is such a safe counter to Lopunny. It's just ridiculous. Goes back onto Manaphy as I double into Entei expecting the Clefable switch in, I believe, and we actually crit his Manaphy right here as he also crits his Skull. Now, Stone Edge was a 2-hit KO, but Skull was definitely not a 1-hit KO, so I would say that that crit helped me more than it helped him because Stone Edge was had a chance to miss. But overall, I feel like it didn't actually matter at all. So I just went into my Metagross here because I know I have Power Punch as it goes into his Flygon, and we are at +1, and he already revealed his leftovers, so I pretty much just win at this point, and I was prepared to take just a 4-0 victory over Danny. He goes into Clefable and reveals to be a Berry counter, which is extremely unfortunate because we just tossed away our sweep chance, but now I can go into our Rotom and just safely go for the Volt Switch and into my Cofagrigus. Between the combination of Cofagrigus, Hydreigon, and Rotom, I do believe that I can take him down. So the reason I went straight into Rotom there was because I don't want him to be rest and just getting back all his health. So I can, if I go into Rotom, if he rests, I can pressure him with the Thunderbolts. So he does not rest and he just goes for a Scald, as I can just go for the Volswish here. In hindsight, I should have Thunderbolted there and just ended off the game, but I played way too safe. So goes for Drain Punch on my Cofagrigus. Actually gets a lot back as he loses his Scrappy, and we are able to set up Trick Room. And, now I can just pretty much just spam Will-O-Wisp as he tries and doubles back into his Lopunny to absorb the Shadow Ball, I believe. And like we are under Trick Room, so I can just spam Shadow Ball. He's not getting enough leftovers recovery from Manaphy to be able to take the Will-O-Wisp, as he reveals to be Heal Bell Lopunny right here. So really interesting set, but I don't think he can stall me out, so I'm just spamming Will-O-Wisp at this point. Like I said, he does not have enough leftover recoveries to be able to tank this hit. And I can just go into my Rotom now safely here. Like as he goes for the Ice Beam and takes me out. So extremely unfortunate. My uh, Rotom could potentially just ended the game right there, but since he dies to burn damage and Lopunny cannot beat Cofagrigus one-on-one because of his Scrapy ability being mummified, I pretty much just win the game right here, and I'm not going to bore you more. And we managed to take a 2-0 victory over Danny and win the game in style. So we, Genius X, managed to win the ISL, and GG to Danny. Really, really fun game. So I think that is it. So I believe there is a season 2, but I am focused on other leagues right now. I'll try and do more Showdown Lives. And yeah, so see you next time.